we thought it was temporary. Just a few-week delay on a greatly anticipated season.
The rest of spring training is suspended.
But then, our focus changed from the excitement of a beautiful spring to an unprecedented health pandemic that would affect every facet of our sport, our families, our country, and our world. We went home to stay safe.
Stay healthy, Nats fans. Love you.
And rallied to help our community through a new partnership with an old friend.
We are so gratified to have partnered with World Central Kitchen and the amazing Jose Andres to offer support to the DMV community when it needed it most.
In March 2020, as the world was shutting down due to the pandemic, Nationals Philanthropies and our partners at World Central Kitchen went to work.
This was a time of such uncertainty in our world, in our city. We knew that we had to step up to serve those that were really struggling because of everything that was going on. And so as we looked at, how can we collaborate, how can we come together, it was amazing how the Nationals, without hesitation, said, come on in, let's turn our ballpark into a kitchen. Let's start producing meals for our local community here.
We are really proud to have partnered with World Central Kitchen to transform Nationals Park into a food production and distribution center for the DMV. We're really happy that so many people in the DMV were helped by the hard work and generosity of the World Central Kitchen staff and volunteers.
The partnership between the Washington Nationals and World Central Kitchen allowed us to get hundreds of thousands of meals to those in our community who needed it most during the height of the pandemic. In addition to that, it allowed for our fans, our community at large, our Nationals players, and the team here to come together to volunteer and donate, which is really what we're all about.
The efficiency, the professionalism, the quality of the food that was going out to people in the area that were just hungry was amazing.
The true measure of a champion is when nobody is watching, when actually your people need you the most. You show up to play in the most important game, feeding the community in its darkest hour. The Nationals were here, putting the entire stadium at our disposal to make sure that nobody in Washington, nobody around Virginia and Maryland will go hungry in the middle of the pandemic.
Jose Andres, an icon in the kitchen and the community, has rallied teams of chefs and volunteers all over the world.
At World Central Kitchen, we believe in longer tables, no higher walls.
Working with Jose is incredible because he is such a force of nature. He doesn't take no for an answer. And so often, when you're trying to do big things, new things, the default is sort of, to step back and say, well, this is complicated, this is going to take some time. But Jose cuts through all of that.
So normally WCK will show up at a time of a disaster or a negative impact, or in this case, COVID, and definitely those negative times are for sure outshined by Chef Jose's positivity about our work, and he definitely brings a positive light to all activations, and I believe that the volunteers and the WCK staff see that, so his positivity shining through in what could be a more negative time is definitely a driving factor. As of today, WCK Kitchen Cooking, we have broken the 900,000 meal mark.
The Power of Baseball Award represents the level of achievement and positive character exemplified through the game of baseball. Past recipients, like manager Dave Martinez and our Nationals Academy mentors, have been true ambassadors of what it means to be Nats for Good. This past year, Jose Andres and the entire World Central Kitchen team stepped up to the plate and served literally hundreds of thousands of plates of food to the people who needed it most in the DMV. That's pretty powerful. That's the power of baseball.
It was hard not having our fans at the ballpark in 2020. What brought us hope was seeing that the Nats Park Kitchens were hard at work for our community. I am humbled and proud to present the Power of Baseball Award to my friend Jose Andres and his team at World Central Kitchen. On behalf of the fans, our team, and our community, we thank you for all you've done.
World Central Kitchen is a family of hundreds of thousands that they believe that the plate of food can be the beginning of a better tomorrow. the National Sales Organization, World Central Kitchen, and the entire Washington metropolitan community should be so very proud.
Congratulations to World Central Kitchen, our 2021 recipient of the Power of Baseball Award.